Breaking, the SEC has approved Nasdaq's rule change to enable the trading of tokenized securities. Here we go. We're going to explore what the impact's going to be on Ripple and, of course, the XRP ledger as it is positioned to take full advantage of this shift to this new financial system here in the United States. We also get a ton of news and information from the DC Blockchain Summit, some on the Clarity Act, as well as some on the ruling here that the SEC made yesterday. We did cover it in yesterday's video, but we got a lot more information today as we had time to go through the documentation. I'm going to explore all of this with you. And we also have a ton of other XRP related content, but let's go ahead and first start here with some updates on the Clarity Act.
Since I've taken over in the executive director role, my duty has mainly over the past few months really become championing and trying to quarterback from the executive branch in partnership with Tyler and the Treasury team and everyone at those different agencies that I mentioned to get this market structure legislation passed. So that is definitely my burden right now, a labor of love, but I'm very encouraged by recent developments, and I think we're going to be able to get this across the finish line.
And absolutely.
We always encourage the different members, Republican and Democrat, to let's take a step back and remember what we're doing here. We are trying to put in place a regulatory framework that will allow the United States to be globally competitive in the future of finance. And with the market structure legislation, and it's going to touch on many more facets of American capital markets than Genius did, which is why it is complicated, more challenging, two committees of jurisdiction, a lot more stakeholders, traditional players whose business models might be affected by it. So that's why it's taken a little bit longer.
Disrupted is probably the better term to use there.
To get it right, but we've made tremendous progress over the past month. Chairman Scott was up here the other day talking about that. I'm very hopeful that we are on the cusp of delivering a durable compromise on the rewards yield issue. That's not the only issue to be resolved. There are still some others there. But what I would say is we believe solving this issue will be a major domino to fall. And then I would, for all the senators paying attention out there and the staffers, be ready to move very quickly to resolve those other remaining issues, because I think once we get this one off the table, the rest is going to move quickly. The rest of the world is paying attention to what we're doing here. We have a tremendous opportunity to solidify America's role in leading global finance and establishing, really being the standard setter as we have been in the world. So we can't miss this opportunity. It's too critical to pass up right now. We've worked through so many challenging issues that felt as intractable as this rewards yield one. I'm confident that we've solved those. We'll be able to solve this rewards yield issue and then ultimately close out the rest of them. But this moment is critically important, and we have to rise to the occasion.
It sounds like there's other issues that really